Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yes, Mataji, is my screen visible? Hare Krishna, Mataji, is my screen visible? My voice is audible? Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Okay. So we will start today's class. So today is officially last chapter of Bhakti Yoga. Chapter name is also Bhakti Yoga. Okay. So we'll learn today what are the different options we have to do Bhakti, how to do Bhakti, those things. Okay. So we are going to discuss today very nice chapter, very small chapter, but very nice, very lovable to the devotees. Okay. So let's start today's chapter with Guru Pranam Mantra. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tashmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manoabhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yudapadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadavaitam Savadhutam Parijan Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitam Cha Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschat Desha Tarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivashadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So the teachings is based on the teachings of His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. He is founder and Acharya of ISKCON, and we pay our humble obeisances unto his lotus feet, so that his teachings of Bhagavad Gita we can apply in our life. Okay, so let's see what we have learned. So this is chapter number 11. What we have learned in chapter number 11, the universal form. The last chapter was Vishwarupa Sandarshan Yoga. So request from Arjuna. We have heard the request from Arjuna. Please show me, if you think that I am capable of beholding your universal form, please show me the form which is pervading everywhere. So that was the request from Arjuna. Okay. Second part was the universal form. So Krishna was showing the universal form. First Krishna described the universal form. Then Sanjaya saw the universal form. Then Arjuna described the universal form. Unlimited, okay, glorious form. Many glorious opulence, that is called opulent form. Okay, so opulent form was there. So Arjuna was seeing that opulent form, and then after seeing, he become like after seeing the opulent form, he become like fearful. Not fearful, it can become wondrous. He was in wonder. Okay, so he was in wonder. He started praying. So that the third part was prayers of Arjuna. Param Dhama, Param Brahma, you are Param Brahma, you are Param Dhama. Okay, so again, the last chapter also we have seen, 10th chapter also, Krishna, Arjuna was describing the same thing, again, same thing. Okay. Then we have saw that Arjuna is seeing the universal form, the future also, that all the military forces from his side, the other side, all are getting killed. Okay. And then Krishna says, time I am. Okay. And these things are going to happen. I have come to kill these people, and these things are going to happen. So best for you is to become a Nimitt Matra. You are a great soldier, you become a Nimitt Matra. You become an instrument in these fighting. Okay. So that we have learned. And then last part was the formed, 2-armed form and 4-armed form. Okay. So that is the thing. So at the last we saw that every form is coming from Krishna. Okay. Whether the universal form, whether the 4-handed form, every form is coming from Krishna's only. Okay. Krishna's form. These are Krishna's form. Okay, so that is the thing. And devotees are not interested in glorious opulent form. They want loving form. Okay, so two forms are there. What is the difference between the universal form and this two-handed form? That we are going to see in today's chapter. Okay, so Arjuna will be starting the same thing. Which one is better? Okay, so let's see what Arjuna is saying. So that chapter was Vishwarupa Sandarshan Yoga, 11th chapter. Now we are coming to 12th chapter. So let's summarize about the bhakti, pure devotional services. We have learned many times about the bhakti. Okay, so let's see. In chapter number 2, we have seen that living entity is a spiritual spark and absolute truth is the spiritual whole. Okay, so spiritual whole, absolute truth is spiritual whole, and living entity is part and parcel of the spiritual whole. That absolute truth is just like a fire. Okay, and living entity is just like one spark coming from the fire. That is the relation. Okay, then 6.47 states bhakti yoga is the best of all yoga, last sloka of 6th chapter, and after that the bhakti yoga started. So in that we have seen, after describing all the yoga, Krishna says bhakti yoga is best of all the yoga. Okay, then 7th chapter, the first chapter of bhakti yoga, living entity is part and parcel of the whole and recommends one to transfer his full attention to the whole. We are part and parcel of Krishna, material energy, spiritual energy. Everything is part and parcel of the Krishna only. Okay. And we should be transferring our full attention to the whole, to Krishna. That we have learned in 7th chapter. 8th chapter. Anyone who thinks of Krishna at the time of death at once goes to a spiritual sky of abode to Krishna. At the time of that, the art of leaving we have learned at that time, art of dying. Okay, so we have compared that the art of dying with an exam, and we have to pass the exam, and we have to prepare for that in the whole life. Okay, so that is the things which we have learned in these chapters. Today's chapter, the mnemonic is God, God. So first G is Godhead. About Godhead, which things we should be aspiring for, which things we should be worshipping. Okay, those things, Godhead form. Second part, options. What are the different options we have for performing the bhakti? First is the whether to perform bhakti or not, the Godhead part. Second part, how to perform the bhakti. What are the different options we have? Okay, so many people may think, okay, I cannot surrender full mind and attention. I cannot give to Krishna. What are different options we have? How I can perform the devotional service? So different options we are going to learn today. Then the second part, the option part, how we can perform the devotional services. Okay. Then third is the devotee disposition. How devotee are disposed to Krishna and how Krishna love, which type of devotee Krishna loves. Okay. So that we are going to discuss purely on the devotional services, this chapter, Bhakti Yoga. First part we are going to discuss now. We are starting the first part, that is the Godhead. Okay. Then, okay. The first part we are going to discuss, that is the Godhead part. So let's start today's chapter with the first part, Godhead part. So already we have learned that there are 3 phases of realization of absolute truth in the second chapter. Okay. The first form is called Brahman effulgence. It is compared to the sun sign. The second phase is called Paramatma phase. Okay. Or it is compared to the sun disk. Okay. Sun disk. And the third form is the Bhagavan form, or there is sun god, that is compared to the sun god. So we have learned this with an example of sun sign, sun disk, and sun god. The basic realization is the Brahman effulgence. The little advanced is the Paramatma, and the most advanced is the Bhagavan form. Devotees are disposed for the Bhagavan form. They are engaged in the loving devotional service of Bhagavan. A Dhyana yogi or a person of Ashtanga yogi, they will be meditating on the Paramatma form which is there inside the heart. And a person who is in the Jnana yogi, okay, he is trying to learn about Lord. He is searching the Lord through the Vedas. Okay, they will be meditating on they will be searching for the Brahman effulgence. Okay, their goal is the Brahman effulgence. Okay, and we learn that after any yoga, the person will come after taking many births. They will come to the devotional service platform, and after that, that platform is the most dear to Krishna. Okay, we have learned which type of person is out of the 4 person, which is most dear to Krishna. So Jnani, okay, Bahunam Janmanam Ante, Jnanavan Mam Prapadyante. After taking many births, The person who is Jnani will surrender to me. Okay, so that is the first word, Brahman effulgence. So that is the same question. So Arjuna is seeing the Brahman effulgence or the energetic part or the opulent part of Krishna. Arjuna is seeing the impersonal form of Krishna. Impersonal means that he is just like energy. He is pervading everywhere. He is maintaining everything. The impersonal form. Just now, Arjuna has seen a relevant chapter. Okay, and after that. Okay. So Arjuna has just saw the Brahman effulgence part in 11th chapter. And after ending the Brahman effulgence form, Krishna is again in the form of two-handed form, the Bhagwan form. So now Arjuna's confusion. What is the Arjuna's confusion? So Arjuna is asking, Arjuna starts with a question. What question? He's saying, Arjuna Uvacha. So Arjuna is basically asking which is better. So first he saw the universal form, the glorious form, the opulent form. Then he's seeing the two-handed form, the loving form. Okay, two forms he's seeing, the glorious form and loving form. Okay, the opulent form and the loving form. So which is better process? Arjuna Uvacha. Arjuna is saying, Arjuna Uvacha evam satata yukta ye bhaktastam prayupashate ye chapi aksharam avyuktam tesham ke yoga vittamaha. Arjuna inquired, which is considered to be more perfect? Those who are always engaged properly in your devotional service, or those who worship the impersonal Brahman, the unmanifested? Those who are worshipping the unmanifested, that is better, or those who are worshipping the manifested, that is better? Those who are worshipping the opulent form, that is better, or those who are worshipping the loving form, that is better? So two forms are there. I'm constantly telling these two things, that the two-handed form is the loving form. Okay, that is loved by the devotee, loving form, and the impersonal form is opulent form. How opulent Krishna is, how Krishna is maintaining everything, that is the opulent form. The devotees are not interested in the opulent form. Devotees are interested in the loving devotional form. Okay, loving form, so that they can dispose them to Krishna. Okay, so the devotees are devoted to that. So Arjuna is asking which one is better, whether devotional service is better to the personal form, or devotional service to the impersonal form, impersonal Brahman, which is better? Which is better? The personalists are better, who are engaged in the personal service of you, two-handed form, or the impersonalists are better, who are engaged in the worship of the impersonal Brahman, or the effulgent form, or the opulent form? Which one is better? What do you think? What will you Krishna's answer? Personalists are better or impersonalists are better? Impersonal Brahman. Impersonal Brahman, I have just told, that is the energetic, that is the universal form of Krishna, energy form, okay, which is maintaining everywhere, which is maintaining everything. That is called impersonal Brahman form. Okay, the basic form of realization of Lord, that Lord is just an energy, that is called impersonal form. That means they are thinking that Lord doesn't have any the thinking that Lord doesn't have any personal form, that is called impersonal. Okay, so two types of people are there, impersonalists and personalists. Impersonalists, they think that Lord doesn't have any personal form. And personalists, they think that um, they have personal form. So it is written here, personalist versus impersonalist. Who are impersonalists? The impersonalists are those who do not accept the separate existence of Supreme Lord or personal form. So they do not accept that personal form is there, Lord's personal form is there. They are also called Brahmavadi. They believe in Aham Brahmasmi. Okay, they believe in Aham Brahmasmi. They are called Brahmavadi, and they don't believe in the personal form of Lord. They think that everything is Lord is just like an energy, and we are also energy. We are part and parcel of Lord. We will also merge in Krishna. Okay, not the Krishna. They think that impersonal Brahman, that energy will also merge. Okay, I am also Brahman. Other persons are also Brahman. Other things are also Brahman. Everything is Brahman, and everything will be merged in the Brahman. Okay, Supreme Brahman. So that is their thinking. So that is called impersonalist. Second is the personalist. Personalists accept the separate existence of Supreme Lord or personal form. Personalists think that Krishna is having personal form. Okay, the example we saw, personalists, they are trying to they are considered as the personalist. The personal form is considered to the sun. And the impersonal form is compared to the sun rays. 11th chapter, which we have seen the opulent form, that is compared to the impersonal. Those people who are impersonal, they will be worshipping that impersonal form. Okay. Now, question Arjuna is asked, which one is better? What do you think? Which one is better? Any answer? Impersonalists are better or personalists are better? Who are better? Which process is better? Yes, please answer quickly. So every person is answering 3 answer, 4 answer, 5 answer. Every person is answering personalist. Anyone who is saying impersonalist? Both are good, but impersonalist is hard. Prabhuji has already learned. Yati Prabhu has already learned. Okay. So answer is, which one is better? Both are good. Krishna says both are good, but better is personalist. Let's see what Krishna is saying about both, how Krishna described these two. Okay. So let's see. Bhakti is best. What Krishna is saying, let's the second sloka. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Maya Veshu Mano Ye Mam Nitya Yukta Upashate Shraddhaya Prayopetaste Me Yukta Tamamataha. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, those who fix their mind on my personal form and are always engaged in worshipping me with great and transcendental faith are considered by me to be most perfect. Who is most perfect? Those who are following the personal form, those who are worshipping the two-handed form, the loving devotional service one. Okay, the loving form. So those person who fix mind on the personal form and are always engaged in worshipping me with great and transcendental faith are considered to be most perfect by me. Okay, so this is Krishna's opinion. But why? Arjuna is thinking, why impersonalists are inferior if they also achieve you? Impersonalists also will achieve you, then why it is that impersonalist is not good? What is there? Okay, so let's see what Arjuna is saying. Krishna is saying, those who fully worship the unmanifested, that which lie beyond the perception of the senses and all pervading, inconceivable, unchanging, fixed and immovable, the impersonal conception of absolute truth by controlling the various senses and being equally disposed to everyone. Such persons engaged in the welfare of all at last achieve me. So whole the description is suggestive of impersonal form. The person who are worshipping the impersonal form, unmanifested, lying beyond the perception of the senses, all pervading, inconceivable. These things are description for the unmanifested form, the Brahman form. So those person also will at last achieve me. They will also achieve me. They will also achieve me. The bhakti will, bhakta or the devotees will also achieve me. The person who are impersonal, they will also achieve me. Then what is the difference? Why it is considered to be best process? So the answer lies in the next sloka. Let's see what is there in the sloka. Painful process. Painful process. Klesho adhikatarastesham avyakta shakta chetasham avyakta hi gatir dukkham dehavadbir avapyate. For those whose mind are attached to the unmanifested impersonal feature of the Supreme, advancement is very troublesome. Advancement is very troublesome for those who are worshipping the unmanifested form. You see the word klesho. Klesho means painful. Dukkham. Avyakta dukkham. Dukkham. Full of dukkha. Klesha. Full of dukkha. And troublesome. Okay. So these are the words Krishna is describing Krishna is using for describing the persons who are trying to worship the impersonal form. Those whose mind are attached to the unmanifested impersonal feature of the Supreme, advancement is very troublesome. To make progress in that discipline is always difficult for those who are embodied. Who are embodied? We are embodied. Okay, and it is very difficult to make progress in this discipline. Okay, so this is the thing. But why bhakti is better? So Krishna has now told one facet, that impersonal those who are worshipping the impersonal form, it is very difficult for them. It is very difficult. It is a painful process. But why bhakti is better? Okay. So let's see. It is easy to fix mind. If I tell you, fix your mind on something, nothing. Nothing means energy form, light form, like that. Some energy is there, fix your mind on that. Very difficult. Very difficult. Some energy there, engage your senses in that. Very difficult. Okay. So this is very difficult. But if I tell you, okay, Krishna's Syam Sundar form is there. He has cloud color. His skin color is like clouds. Okay. His eyes are like petal. His lips are like petal. His face is like this. He's having a he's having Venu in his hand. He's wearing the yellow color clothes. He's surrounded by the devotee. Okay. If I show you, if I give you the personal form features, it is easy to fix the mind. Okay. And Krishna is taking the form of Vigraha. And it is easy to engage the senses also in the service of Vigraha. Okay. So Krishna's so many devotional services are there. And it is easy to engage ourselves in the devotional service. So engaging senses is better. Engaging senses is easy to fix the mind. No material qualification is required. For meditating on the Brahman form, you have to read Veda Shastra, you have to be very nice in the Sanskrit, okay? You have to be very nice in the Sanskrit. So those qualifications are required. And it is very easy to fall down in that process. Very easy, because Krishna's protection is not there. But in the bhakti, the person is directly engaged in the service of Krishna. So Krishna also takes care of the person, and no material qualification is required. Even a person who doesn't have any material qualification, they can also perform bhakti. Very easy process, no material qualification required, easy to progress, easy to fix the mind, easy to engage the senses, and Krishna protects. Krishna's protection is also there because the devotee is engaged in the service of Krishna. So Krishna protects. So direct protection of Krishna is there. That's why bhakti is better. Okay. So that is the thing. How the Krishna protects in the bhakti. Let's see. Ye tu sarvani karmani mai sannyasa matparaha ananya ananyeneva yogena mamdharaya yanta upashate tesham aham samuddartha mrityu samsara sagarat bhavamina chirat partha mai aveshita chetasam. But those who worship me, giving up all their activities unto me and being devoted to me without deviation, engaged in devotional service and always meditating upon me, having fixed their mind upon me, O son of Pritha, for them I am the swift deliverer from the ocean of birth and death. Ocean of birth and death, this whole material world is ocean of birth and death. And who is the swift deliverer from this ocean of birth and death? Krishna is the swift deliverer from the ocean of birth and death. Okay. And impersonalist, very difficult to progress. But to see how Krishna is comparing. For impersonalist, he told that it is very difficult to progress in that path. But for a personalist, he's saying, I personally take care of those devotees. I personally shift them from this material world to the higher loka, upper loka, spiritual loka. I am the swift deliverer from the ocean of birth and death, from this Mrityu Sansara Sagar. This world is compared to Mrityu Sansara Sagar. And Krishna is compared to the swift deliverer from this material world. Personal protection. Krishna personally protects devotees, but he said the impersonality is very difficult to progress. Okay, so you see, you got the answer. Which one is better? Impersonalist is better, personalist is better. That's why in the second chapter, when we started, we told that Brahman, the basic phase of realization, basic phase, most basic phase, and the Bhagavan form is the most perfect phase of realization. Okay. So now we will see different options. What are different options we have to perform devotional service? So first part we have seen that devotional service is best. Okay, out of the impersonalists and personalists, we see that personalists are best. Now, what are the options we have to perform bhakti? So one may ask, what we can do in bhakti? Okay, we have learned that bhakti is better. Till now we are learning all chapters ending with the same concept that bhakti is better, bhakti is better, bhakti is better. But now how to perform bhakti? What are different options we have? So let's learn the different options we have. Okay. So this is the first option, that is called perfectional devotional service, the perfect devotional service. Okay, pure devotional service, which we call earlier, from very early we are discussing pure devotional service. That is called perfectional devotional service. So let's see what is there. Mai eva mana adhatsva amai buddhim niveshaya nivashishyasi mai eva ata urdhvam na samshayah. Just fix your mind upon me, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and engage all your intelligence in me. Thus you will live in me, always without a doubt. First option Krishna is saying is the supreme option, the most perfect stage is engage your mind, engage your senses in me. Engage your mind in me, engage your senses in me, and in this way you will be always living with me. There is no doubt of that. Okay, that is called perfect devotional service stage. Fix your mind, fix your intelligence in me. If your mind is fixed on me, intelligence is fixed on me, you will be always living with me. Okay, so that is without a doubt. That is without a doubt. So this is the perfect devotional stage, most perfect. Okay. Second, so Arjuna is thinking. Arjuna again pondered. If it's still difficult to fix the mind and intelligence on you, then what? Okay. So perfect devotional service, we are not able to perform fully. We mind and intelligence, we are not able to dedicate on you. Then what option we have? Okay. Perfect devotional service, we are not able to do. What option? So Krishna is saying second option, sadhana bhakti. Okay. Sadhana bhakti. This is the second option we have. So what is that? Let's see. Ata chittam samadhatum na shankoshi mai stiram abhyas yogena tato mam ichhaptum dhananjaya. My dear Arjuna, O winner of wealth, Dhananjaya, O winner of wealth, if you cannot fix your mind upon me without deviation. So first option was fix your mind, intelligence on me without deviation, pure devotional service. If you are not able to do, then follow the regulative principles of Bhakti Yoga, Abhyas Yogena. Okay, Abhyas Yogana. Follow the regulative principles of Bhakti Yoga. In this way, develop a desire to attain me. So second option is follow the regulative principles of Bhakti Yoga. So regulative principles of what is the meaning of these things? Huh? So let's try to understand. The thing is, we have to live a pure life dedicated to Krishna. Okay, we have to do the work also. We have to engage in service for Krishna also. Okay, so we have to be engaged in the service of Krishna. So what is the starting? What is the regulative principles of Bhakti Yoga? So these things, the four things are called the regulative principles. In ISKCON, if you see, these are called four pillars of Dharma. Four pillars of Dharma. To live a pure life, okay, the basic thing is to follow these four things. If you are following these four things, gradually you will live a pure life. And if you're chanting, two things I told you. First is we have to live a pure life and we have to chant. So to live a pure life, these are the four things we follow in ISKCON, okay, and then chant. Okay, then gradually we live it. So that is, these are called four pillars of Bhakti Yoga. So if four pillars are there, gradually we'll build the house on that four pillars. Okay, that is the thing. So what are these four pillars? Let's try to understand, and how to follow these things. Let's try to understand. So first is no meat eating. No meat eating. Why? Because meat eating is a very big sin. Okay, Krishna says, I am the source of everything and everyone is loving to me. It is not like that animals are not, I'm not loving, or only humans I'm loving. Animals are also lovable to me. This animal is also lovable to me. That animal is also lovable to me. The human is also lovable to me. So no meat eating. Okay, do not kill the animals and eat. So many things I have provided you for eating. So many vegetables, fruits, so many things are there. Eat those things and be happy. So no meat eating. We should not eat meat. Pure life. And that is the basic thing. A person who is eating meat, pure life is very difficult. Okay. What we eat, we become like that. So that is the first thing. No meat eating. Second thing, no gambling. Gambling will give you means increase your desire, so much attachment, anxiety. So many things are there. Gambling. So no gambling. Okay. We want to live a peaceful, pure life. No gambling. Third thing, no intoxication. Intoxication will cloud our thinking process. Okay. We cannot think in correct way. No intoxication. Fourth, no illicit sex. Pure life, follow no illicit sex. No illicit sex means sex should be there in the marriage life only. Inside the marriage life. Outside, the no sex life. Okay, so that is called no illicit sex. So these are called 4 basic pillars of dharma. But in the level 1, many people will be following this. We cannot expect every person to leave these things. Okay, because the spiritual strength is lacking. Okay, we cannot. So in the level 1, it is very, some people who is addicted to cigarette, I cannot tell that, a doctor cannot tell, okay, leave the cigarette, 10 cigarette you are smoking, leave all the cigarette. He will tell, okay, smoke 8 cigarettes, gradually he will try to leave. Okay, for that same concept. In the first level, it is very difficult to leave these things. So first level, my only request will be to follow the chanting process. Chanting. Why chanting process? What will happen with chanting process? Chanting will give you purification. Chanting will bring purification. The spiritual strength. It will bring spiritual strength to you. And when spiritual strength is developed, when you are attaching yourself to Krishna, these anartha you can leave easily. Okay, so that is the thing. So first level, or the person who are not following these things, very nice, they will progress very fast. The person who are just a beginner, who are having these things, they can follow the chanting process and they can build their spiritual strength, and with the spiritual strength they can leave these things. Okay, when they attach to Krishna, these things, the anartha, the things which are not required for their spiritual life, they can leave easily. Okay, so that is the thing. So first level, try to chant, try to bring yourself more closer to Krishna, and gradually you will see that you can leave these things very naturally. Okay, so that is the thing. So these are the basic pillar. Others are also there, how a devotee live a pure life, that you will learn later. Okay, in the level 2 or level 3, but these are called the 4 basic things for the bhakti life. These are called 4 basic pillars of dharma, and based on this, we 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 build our devotional life based on that. Third, so these two, first was the ananya bhakti, fix your mind and intelligence on me, pure devotional service. Second option, follow the regulative principles of bhakti yoga. Okay, the things, regulative principles of bhakti yoga means the things which is favorable for our devotional life will follow, the things which is not favorable for our devotional life will leave. Okay, that is called follow the regulative principles of bhakti yoga. Now third option, Arjuna again started pondering, thinking, if I don't have time and interest to the devotional regulative principle, then what? If I cannot perform these 2 processes, then what is the options we have? The third option is work for Krishna. Work for Krishna. So let's see. Abhyasa api asamarthosi mat karma paramo bhava mad artham api karmani kurvam siddhim avapshasi. If you cannot practice the regulations of bhakti yoga, then just try to work for me, because you are working for me, you will come to the perfect stage. Okay, what is the meaning of this? So let's try to understand the meaning of this. So many people are there who will have who cannot follow the second step. They will have many cultural restriction, familial, from the family. They will, many people will be restricted that don't do this, don't do that. Okay, so many cultural restrictions they may have, many familial restrictions they have. Okay, so they may have restriction, they are not able to follow the pure the process of the regulative principles of the process of bhakti yoga. Then what? So for them, the third option is, many people are there who are engaged in devotional service, already engaged in devotional service. What you have to do is help them. Okay, in that way you will be helping in the progression of Krishna consciousness. In that way you will be working for Krishna. Okay, many people are there who are engaged in devotional service, like the course is going on. Okay, what we are doing, we are trying to propagate the teachings of Bhagavad Gita. You can also become a part of that. Okay, you can also become a part of that. Many people, so we are already engaged in that, in the process of devotional service. You can also help in that process. Okay, so Prabhuji is building the temple. You see the temple example is there. This is TOVP example. Okay, TOVP, Temple of Vedic Planetarium, being built in Mayapur, West Bengal. And you see, this is Alfred Ford companies, the car, Ford car. Okay, and he is, whatever he is earning, most of his earning he is giving for making the biggest temple in the world and to propagate Krishna consciousness. Okay, so that is the way. Many people are engaged in devotional service. Many people are engaged. We have to help them. Okay, it is a devotional service. The propagation of this Bhagavad Gita knowledge also require some help. Okay, it is not like that it can be propagated without help. So it requires some help, and what we can do is we can be a part in that. Okay, it is not like that if we are not helping, the things won't be there. It will be there. Okay, Krishna says time I am. Okay, and it will be there, and we have to become a nimitta matra, which we are discussing in yesterday. So that is called work for Krishna. So many people are engaged. Many people who have cultural restriction, familial restriction, many restrictions they will have. So they can perform devotional service in this way. How? If any person is working, help them. Okay, in propagation. So in that way, you will be also working. So that is called the third stage, or the work for Krishna. Okay. Fourth is अथैद अपि असक्तोषि कर्तुं मद्योगमाश्रितः सर्वकर्मफलत्यागं तथा कुरु यतात्मवान्. Fourth stage is sarva karma phalatyagam. Whatever karma is there, you have to leave the result. Okay, result you see. If, however, you are unable to work in this consciousness of me, then try to act giving up all the results of your work and try to be self-situated. Okay, so giving up your results. So many people, they have money. So what they will do? They will go to the hospital, they will donate. Okay, when I see in the hospital many NGOs and many people, they will come, they will give food to the kids. Okay, when winter is there, they will give some clothes to the kids. Okay, like that. Where it is coming? So it is coming in this process. That is fourth process. Okay, that is called sarva karma phalatyagam. Give up all the results. Okay, so many people will be there who will be donating to charity house. They will be donating to the hospital. They are not taking the results. Whatever their hard-earned money is there, they are not taking the results to themselves. They are giving up the results. If they are giving up the result, who is taking? To whom these results are directed? So Krishna is the ultimate bhokta. Bhoktaram yagatapasham. Whatever the results you are giving up, it is going to Krishna only. So if the results are unknowingly going to Krishna, then gradually what will happen? This person will gradually become purified, and this person will take Krishna consciousness activity, will take devotional service gradually later, dire dire. Okay, very gradual process. So that is called fourth process. Sarva karma phalatyagam. Whatever your hard-earned money is there, try to renunciate that. Try to distribute that. That is called little renunciation. Try to perform renunciation. Okay, and in this way, you can gradually elevate yourself. So that is the fourth process. The first process was try to fix your mind and intelligence on Krishna, pure devotion service. Second process, follow the regulative principles of Bhakti Yoga. That is called Vaidhi Sadhana Bhakti. Okay, so follow the regulative principles of Bhakti Yoga. Third, follow work for Krishna. Many people are engaged in Krishna service. Help them. Okay, fourth process, if you are not even able to do these three processes, try to give up the results. Give up the results. Try to distribute some of the results to some other people. Okay, it is not direct. It is not directly going to Krishna, but indirectly it is going to Krishna only, and gradually it will lead to purification. Okay, so these are the four processes. Now we'll see the fifth and sixth process. So these are the gradual elevation process, purification process. Shreyo hi jnanam abhyasa jnana dhyanam vishishyate. Jnanat karma phala tyagashantir anantaram. If you cannot take to this practice, then engage yourself in the cultivation of knowledge. Better than knowledge, however, is meditation, and better than meditation is renunciation of the fruits of action. For by such renunciation, one can attain peace of mind. So fourth process, till that we have seen, that renunciate your fruits of action. Fifth and sixth is jnana and dhyana. Jnana means try to cultivate the knowledge of Lord. Try to cultivate the knowledge of Lord. Okay, and the sixth process is meditation. Meditation, try to meditate. So meditation is better than the knowledge, Krishna is saying. Meditation is better than the knowledge, and renunciation of fruit is better than the meditation also. Okay, and better than renunciation is work for Krishna, and better than work for Krishna is follow the regulative principles of Bhakti Yoga, and better than follow the regulative principle is pure devotional service. Okay, So that is the thing. So these are the options Krishna is giving. Whatever option you fit, you seems so it is from start means highest to the lowest. It is like that. So try to follow from the highest. If you are able to do that, okay. You are not able. So let's little bit lower. Let little bit lower like that. But don't come to lowest stage. It will be very gradual process. Okay. So these are the options we have. Okay, 6 options we discussed. Now, devotee disposition, how devotees are engaged in the devotion service. Let's try to see. Arjuna again pondered, what are the qualities of person engaged in bhakti? What are the qualities? Let's see. So these are the devotees qualities. Let's see. Advaita, non-envious, kind to everyone, even to his enemy. He's non-envious, even kind to his enemy. Okay, everyone he is equal. Advais, non-envious. Santushta, second, he is satisfied. Whatever comes by Lord's grace does not over endeavor. Do not over endeavor so that materially you want more money, more money. It is not like that. They have to progress in the spiritual life. Okay, I see when the materialist person, they are so much engaged in the working so much, they don't have time for just for the professional life. Other life, family life, do not care. They don't care. The spiritual life, they don't care. Just one professional life, full day, full night, working. It should not be like that. We should be giving our time to the spiritual life. We should be giving our to the family life also. Okay, satisfied. So that is called satisfaction should be there. Satisfied. Devotees are satisfied. Whatever comes by Lord grace does not over endeavor. Over endeavor, that is the term. We should not over endeavor. Okay. Third is nirmama. No sense of proprietorship. Mama means mine. Nirmama, no sense of proprietorship. Okay. They know that all things belong to Krishna. Okay. It doesn't belong to me. Whatever is given to me, this Krishna's grace only. Nirmama, that is called no sense of proprietorship. Dridha nishchaya, determined because of sense control and without false arguments. Dridha nishchaya, they are fixed. Their goal is fixed. Krishna. Okay. Tolerant, never disturbed by any circumstances. Tolerant, they will tolerate. Changes is going to happen. The material world, changes will be there. Shitoshna sukha dukkhada. There will be sukha, there will be dukkha, there will be cold, there will be hot season, there will be winter season. Person should be tolerant and they should never be disturbed by the outside circumstances. They should be engaged in their devotional life. That is the devotee's predisposition. They are tolerant. Yatatma, self-control because completely fixed in the instructions of the spiritual master. They have got the instruction, they're fixed. Yatatma, self-controlled. Okay. Mai arpito mano buddhir. Fix your mind and intelligence entirely on Lord. That is devotee disposition. Their mind, intelligence fixed on Krishna. Okay. So these are the attitude of the devotees. Equiposed in all situations. All situations he will be equiposed. He by whom no one is put into difficulty and who is not disturbed by anyone, who is equiposed in happiness and distress, fear and anxiety is very dear to me. Who is very dear? Who is not putting anyone in difficulty and who is not disturbed by anyone. Equiposed. He is not harming other people also. And he is not disturbed by the other people also. Equiposed in happiness and distress, whatever happening. Happiness is happening, not disturbed. Distress is happening, not disturbed, because his goal is fixed. His goal is fixed. He is thinking about Krishna. I have to develop the pure devotional service. That is my only goal. Whatever things are happening, the things are trying to disturb me, I won't pay attention. That is the devotee disposition. That is very dear to Krishna. Okay. My devotee who is not dependent on the ordinary course of activity, who is pure, expert, without care, free from all pains, and not striving for some result, is very dear to me. Okay. These are they are not affected by the material, outside material changes, because they know these things will come and go. I have to fix my mind on Krishna. Okay, so that is the thing. One who never rejoices nor grieves, who never lament nor desire, and who renounces both the auspicious and inauspicious things, such a devotee is very dear to me. These are the qualities which are very dear to Krishna. One who never rejoices nor grieves, who never laments nor desire, who renounces both the auspicious and inauspicious things, such a devotee is very dear to me. Material concept. Those who are above the material concept are very dear to Krishna, unaffected by material reactions. Okay. One who is equal to friends and enemy, who is equiposed in honor and dishonor, heat and cold, happiness and distress, fame and infamy, who is always free from contaminating association, always silent and satisfied with anything, who does not care for any residence, who is fixed in knowledge and who is engaged in devotional service. Such a person is very dear to me. Whose goal is Krishna, who is engaged in devotional service, whose goal is Krishna. That person is very dear to Krishna. Okay. See this person, equal, seeing everything as equal. Okay. But there is one person who is very, 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 very dear to me. Dearest. Who is dearest? Who is dearest? Those who follow the imperishable path of devotional service and who completely engage themselves with faith, making me the supreme goal, are very, very dear to me. Imperishable path. Why this path is imperishable? Why the devotional service path is imperishable? Neha vikarma nasosti prattavayo na vidyate. Okay, so there is no loss, no diminution in the path of devotional service. Imperishable path. No perishable. This path is not perishable. But even small amount, swa alpa, even a small amount of devotional service, if you are doing, it will protect you from mahan bhaya, trayato mahato bhayat. Okay, so imperishable path. Those who follow this imperishable path of devotional service and who completely engage themselves with faith, making me the supreme goal, are very, 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 very dear to me. Those who are making Krishna as their goal of life, they are very dear to Krishna. Okay, so that is the thing. These are the things that Krishna is telling, that these type of devotees are very dear to me. Let's discuss about the chapter summary. Okay, so these are the 9 stages of bhakti. Okay, 9 stages. So person who are engaged in bhakti, they will go through these 9 stages. So what are the 9 stages? Let's try to see. First is Shraddha. A person. So first class when we started, I told you Shraddha is important to understand the Bhagavad Gita, to start the devotional life. First thing should be having is faith. So a person who is having faith is in first stage. Second stage, so many faithful people will be there in the outside also. Okay. So till now they are in first stage. Now they will come in contact with the devotee. Second is called sadhu sangha, association with devotee. So they will come, they will associate with the devotee. So they already have some faith and they are associating with the devotee. What will happen after that? They will be engaged in the performance of devotional service. Bhajan kriya, chanting will be there, the devotional services will be there. So first person will having faith, then association with the devotee, they will start performing the devotional service. They will start doing the devotional service. They will start chanting. Okay. So when this chanting process happens, when this bhajan kriya happens, what will happen after that? Gradually the person will purify. Okay. And that is called anartha nivriti, decreasing of unwanted attachment. The person will have decreased unwanted attachment. The attachment, unwanted attachment which is not required, that will decrease. The 4 things which we discussed, those things the person will easily leave. That is called anartha nivriti. So if you are performing devotional service, first stage, every person who is taking class, they have faith. Association with the devotee, they are already attending the classes. Third, performance of devotional service, they start chanting now. Decreasing of unwanted attachment, the things which is not required, the things which will block the devotional life, it will decrease. And this is till this 4th stage, this is the longest time a devotee can have. The devotee will, these 4 things will take most of the time. After that, it is easy. When anartha nivriti, when the unwanted thing, the sinful tendency of a person decreases, then the person very fastly progresses in devotional life. Then comes a nishtha. Then the person will be steady in the devotional life. Then comes the ruchi, or the taste in the devotional life. The person will develop the taste. Then comes the attachment. Then they will be attached, fully attached to Krishna. Then comes the bhava, or the love for Krishna. And then comes the pure love for Krishna. So that are the 9 stages of devotional service. Okay. So these are the, so evaluate yourself where you are. Think most of the 3rd, 4th, like that. It will take, anartha nivriti will take more time. Okay, after that it is very easy to progress in the devotional life. Okay. So Godhead, we have learned the summary. Let's see. Godhead, we have learned the two things: personal form, impersonal form. Impersonal form, very difficult to progress. Personal form, Krishna personally protects. Options, 6 options we have discussed. First option is fix your mind and intelligence on Krishna, pure devotional service. Second is the follow the regulative principles of Bhakti Yoga. Third is the work for Krishna. Many people engage in devotional service. Help them. Fifth will be the fourth will be to give up the results of your work. Okay, so fourth will be that. Then fifth will be to meditate on Krishna. Sixth will be gyan, accumulate the gyan. Okay, so these are the options we have. Then the devotee disposition, we have learned the best is the person who is making Krishna as the goal of life. Then we have learned the 9 stages of devotional service. Okay, so these things we have learned. I will just unmute every person to chant with me. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram.
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Ram, Ram Ram.
Hare Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare
Ram
Hare.
Ram.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So now this was the official last chapter of Bhakti Yoga. So nicely, Krishna describes what we can do, practical options, what we can do. Many person may think that no, I cannot do pure devotional service. So Krishna is giving different option. So merciful. Krishna is giving the option how what you can do practical. Okay, that is the thing. Krishna is giving. Krishna is suggesting. So we don't have any other option now. Krishna is already telling the bhakti is best. Krishna is giving the options to perform bhakti. Okay, so nice. Okay, so this is officially the last chapter of Bhakti Yoga. From tomorrow, we'll start the Gyan Yoga chapters. Okay, so if you have any question, you can ask in the chat box. Radhika Mataji, if you can read the questions, if there is any question from that your side. So one question we have. Diganta Prabhuji, Hare Krishna, Tanvat Pranam. Why do bad things always happen with good people, and how can one practice forgiveness as per Shloka 13 and 14? Basic question Prabhuji is asking is why do bad things happen with good people, and how can one practice forgiveness? So why do bad things happen to good people? Because of previous karma. Okay. We have to understand that whatever things are happening to us, it is not something random things are happening. It is not like random things. Okay, it is not random. Whatever things are happening, it is due to some cause. Okay, and there is supreme person who is seeing everything, whatever we are doing. He is seeing whatever we are thinking. Everything is being recorded, and he knows what we have done and what results we are going to get. Okay, so that is the thing. So the thing is, bad results are happening because we have done something bad. It will come to us. Everything which we have done will come to us. Okay, so bad things are happening because we have done certain things bad in our previous life, our previous days, previous life. Okay, and the people who are good, okay, so they are making their future now. Good things they are doing, they will have good results. If they are doing bad things, they will have bad results. Okay, but the thing is, people consider many things bad thing also good. I saw when Mataji was there. She was telling me, I am very nice. I am not doing anything wrong to any person. Still bad things are happening. Okay, and she was a pakka non-vegetarian, killing so many animals. That is a big sin. We are making big sin, and we are doing small good activity. Or we are thinking that we are not doing any bad thing. Okay, that is the thing. People consider bad thing as good thing because they don't have the knowledge. Okay, so the thing is that many times we don't realize that we are doing the bad thing, and that is actually the bad thing. Okay, perform the devotional service, gradually chant. Krishna will give you the Buddhi Yoga. Okay, so that is the thing. Okay, read the Shastra, associate with the devotee, ABCD. So these things are there. Why bad things happen? Because of our previous karma. What we have done, that is going to come. It is not like the things are random. Things are all working in a perfect way. Okay. And how one can practice forgiveness. So practicing forgiveness, the thing is, when we consider any person is doing wrong to us, if any person is there who is doing wrong to us, okay, I will give you one example so that you can easily understand this. So one letter, one postman is there who is coming with the letter to you. Okay. So the person who is taking up the letter, he knows that this postman is not giving me the letter. He is just a medium to deliver. He is just a medium to deliver this letter. Okay. This person is not the sender of the letter. Sender is someone else. Okay. That is the thing. So this the bad things which is happening to us. Okay. The other people may be medium. Who will be medium? The people who we know. Our friends will be the medium, our wife, our husband, okay, or other the people who are we regularly contact, they will be the only medium for the bad results. And who is the sender? Krishna is the sender. We have done certain bad things and these things are coming to us. Krishna is sending. So the thing is, the devotee sees that whatever things are happening to our life, whatever thing, whether good or bad, that is the mercy of Krishna only. I am eligible for more. I am eligible for more pain, but Krishna is giving less pain, okay, to the devotee. And these people who are giving the pain, they are just a medium for giving the pain. They are not at fault. They are just a medium. The postmaster is not at a fault, okay, who is giving the letters to you. Okay. The person who has sent, that is actually responsible. So Krishna is giving the pain. Okay, and we should know that these pains are being sent to us because we had done certain wrong things. Okay, and that result is coming to us, and this will bring forgiveness when we consider that these people are just a medium. These people are not the pain giver. These are just a medium. Okay, and these bad results are happening to us because of our bad activity. If this person is not giving, some other person will give. Okay, that is the thing. If we accept this fact, then it is okay. Yati Kumar Prabhuji asking what, why, and how to wear Janevu. So Janevu is given to the people who are Dvija, who are initiated, Brahman initiated. Okay, so it is not for every person. It is not that every person can be taken. Okay, every person can wear the Janevu. Okay, so many rules, regulations are there, and it is given to the person. So in ISKCON, you'll find that two initiations are there. First is called the initial initiation or Harinam initiation. Okay, and the second is called Brahman initiation. So two are there, and after Brahman initiation, Janevu is given. Okay, so it is very difficult process. It is very difficult to follow. So not for all person, mind and senses should be pure. Okay. Nikhil Prabhuji is asking, Hare Krishna, does gambling also include playing video games and sports? If gambling is there, if money is involved, it is causing the anxiety. Okay, so much anxiety is there. It is causing what will happen to the money, whether it is luck. It is going to be in the luck, like luck. It is we are losing, we are these things. Okay, it is not causing, giving you peace of mind. Leave those things. That is gambling. Okay. Prabhuji, Hare Krishna. What things come in the category of gambling? So gambling, many people are the gambling, no, they do gambling where the money is directly involved and luck is there. Okay, so that is called gambling. Yati Prabhu, last day I went to ISKCON to attend Mangala Aarti. Due to don't know the Aarti and Tulsi Puja Pranam Mantra, everyone is chanting, but I don't know these things, so I felt like different from others devotee. So you can purchase the so the thing is all the Mangala Aarti, Tulsi Aarti, they are in the Sanskrit or in the Bangla. Okay, so you can have book is there. You can have app in your mobile. Okay, Vaishnav Bhajan, one app is there called Vaishnav Bhajan. You can download the app. You can keep the app in your mobile, and whenever you go to temple, you can open the app. You can chant with the devotee, or you can prepare yourself. You can learn the aarti and the bhajan in the home only, and then you can go to temple. Okay, that way you can do. Or you can buy the books will be there. Vaishnava Bhajan books will be there in temple. You can buy those books, and you can Gradually, you will be like you will be knowing all the Aarti and Bhajan, regularly attending. Okay.
Ravi Prabhuji, can I extend to what you were just explaining about the book collection?
Yes, Mataji, please.
Okay, for anyone that is interested to doing the book, ordering a book, they would have to contact someone, one of the volunteer chat support agents. I'll let them know to get that they'll be receiving a call from them regarding about the ordering a book online.
Okay, Mataji. So any books are there if you want to order from ISKCON. Okay, you can contact the admins. They can guide you like that. Yes, Mataji. Any other question you are in your side, Mataji? I don't find any other questions.
No, I don't find any other questions for.
If you have a question, you can put the question in the chat box. We'll take the question.
I don't think there's.
Okay. Okay. So we don't have any question. We can, if we don't have.
Prabhuji, there's one from Vaishnavi, the Triparty.
Yes, Mataji.
Prabhuji, what results can we give to Krishna in student life?
Yes. Vaishnavi Triparthi Mataji is asking a question. What results can we give to Krishna in student life? So students should consider why they are studying. What result they are getting? Why they are studying? Their main purpose is to secure the future. Yes, to secure the future so that we can study, we can have nice, we can have nice job, and we can nice job, and we can perform our life easily. Okay, so two things I will tell you for the students. Okay, the thing is, first is the thing is your aim is to get nice degree, read nicely, and follow a nice life. Okay. Now, the thing can be, okay, we'll be reading very nicely, and after that, when we are when we have sufficiently accumulated the knowledge, then our life will be dedicated to Krishna. Okay, dedicated to Krishna. So I will be following the path of devotional life. I will be following my aim. The person should be knowing the aim. Okay. Earlier also, the Vedic age also, people will be engaged in accumulating the knowledge. Students, okay, when they are accumulating the knowledge, they should be knowing what is the aim of life. Okay, and after sufficient knowledge there, after that you are working, you will have certain money will be there. Okay, so that money you can engage in Krishna's service. And the thing is, why the people are studying then? That they are studying to get sufficient knowledge so that they can they don't find it very hard later to accumulate little amount of money so that they can pass on the life like that. Okay, and they can mostly engage in the devotional service. Okay, so if you don't have any problem in accumulating money, little bit of money without endeavor you can accumulate, then you can mostly focus on the devotional life. Okay, so that is one thing. The second thing is, we are trying to secure the future. Students are trying to secure the future, but which future we are securing? The future which is till the death only. Okay, so that is the two things which Krishna tells. One concept is the concept of the body, and concept is the second is the concept of the soul. The body is we are going to lose after this death, and we are trying so much endeavoring, we are trying to accumulate so much knowledge just to support our body till the death. What happens after death? There is no future. Isn't it there is any future after death? What will happen to the soul? Are we going to take certain nice body? Are we going to take certain lower body? Are we going to Goloka? That is the real future. So we should be thinking that is the real goal. That goal, when we are in this human form of life, we have the intelligence. We can be elevated or we can be degraded also. Okay. So what we are doing? Are we degrading ourselves or are we elevating? What activity we are performing? Are our activity pure enough so that we'll go to higher or we'll go to Goloka? Are these activity are like this, or we are doing certain bad activity only, sinful activity only? We are only sense gratification only. We are doing. We are following our senses only. What we are doing? Okay, so that is the real thing. That is the real future. Are we building our real future, or just we are building our the future till that only? What we are building? Are we going to go back to Krishna? Are we pure enough? Our desires pure enough to go back to Krishna? Those things are there. Okay, so the thing is, we don't have to too much engage ourselves in the material activity. We have to be engaged because we have to take care of the body. Okay, but our real purpose should be spiritual purpose. The future which is there after death, that should be our real purpose. And for that, we should be purifying our thoughts. We should be purifying our body. Okay, we should be purifying our the thoughts process, and we should be engaging our senses in Krishna's service. Okay, so that is the thing for students. Okay. Okay. So student life, what results we can? Students life don't get any results, whether material, whether spiritual. Okay, they will accumulate money, they will accumulate knowledge, and later they can utilize that knowledge, and then they can give the results to Krishna's service. Okay, so two options we'll have after. So now accumulation of knowledge, there is no material result or spiritual result. But later when we are working, okay, but later when we are working, later when we are when we are accumulating the money from the or the results from these the study purpose, okay, or the study activity, later we'll be engaged in some activity, then we can utilize that money for the service of Krishna. Our purpose now is to accumulate the money, to study very hard, and later we'll accumulate the money and we'll enjoy. Not this should not be purpose. The purpose would be we'll be studying and later we'll be engaged in Krishna's service. So that should be there. Okay. Why do devotee wear dhoti and kurta? Prabhuji, dhoti kurta, very nice dress, easy dress. That is called dress in sattvic mode. Sattvic mode can be called as sattvic mode. Okay, simple dress, sattvic mode dress.
There's one devotee asking a question. 1 second.
Yes, Mataji.
Prabhuji, I'm doing B pharmacy in last year. Can I join your hospital?
I will be joining. I am planning to join ISKCON hospital only. So there will be the Mayapur. There is ISKCON hospital is opening up. So and in Mumbai there is Bhaktivedanta hospital. In West Bengal there is Bhaktivedanta hospital. Okay. So for the devotees who are trying to join hospital, they can go to these hospitals. They can try to join this hospital. Okay. So that can be done. In this way, you will be having devotee association also. You will be serving also. So you can join. So there are many hospitals are there. And yeah, I think even in Vrindavan, Prabhuji is, I think, from Vrindavan. So in Vrindavan also there is, I think, hospital coming up from this part. So you can join. You can serve there. Okay. So we have. Okay.
There's
No question, Mataji, no? Is there any?
Yeah, there's no questions.
No question. Okay, so we'll end this session today with your permission. If you have permission,
Okay.
we'll end this session today. And then
Definitely,
we'll meet tomorrow.
All right,
13th
yes.
chapter. Yes, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Ravi Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna devotees.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. वाञ्छकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यश्च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः।